Hi guys, Ethereal Awakening here, doing individual zodiac sign readings. This one's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check your North Node. And I was beginning each one of these readings today with a lady I work with said, I found your channel and I subscribed, but I really don't get it. I said, well, check out the comments. Like if something I'm saying is a little vague, or, because I'm trying to do general, and sometimes what I'm saying, if it's something that you don't understand, well, please, let's begin a conversation. I want to include everyone, no one excluded. So being excluded because you don't understand, well, that's what those comments are for. I can reply. Other of you can reply, and we can begin the conversation. So this is all to help the whole planet emotionally evolve. No big deal, right? No, just the planet. Yeah. But these are the beginning steps of us taking that leadership role in wanting that inclusion. And when, I say something and it upsets you, that's your soul trying to heal that. If I say something and you don't understand it, well, let's open up that conversation and get it out there so, all of us can understand it. All of us can, navigate this. Because just like a baby beginning out, to walk, it's kind of crude to start off with, but before you know it, we're going to be off and running. And this planet will evolve in an emotional maturity and emotional evolution. And, wouldn't that be cool to look back and say, I helped in that. I was a forerunner. I was someone that was above, that was a little bit above turning around and helping my brothers come back through. And that's exactly what those comments are for. So please, if you don't know something, ask, and let's get these conversations going. I don't want anyone excluded. So, Spirit, what messages do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. Spirit, what messages do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Leo. Right, that feels good. Thank you in advance. All right, so the first two cards are current energy, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Looking into the future. Ooh, ready. Like, this Knight is like, I got your back. Leo, you got your back. So it's like, the Queen is going out with the message, and you've got the Knight right behind you. Like, this is tried and true, and I know these things. Watch them come true. Like, you're your own Knight, Leo. That's awesome. The Tower in the heart space. 10 of Cups. Woo! Leo, man. Possible outcome. 6 of Rods. Shut the front door. And no, the Ace of Pentacles is not here, but that Knight and that Queen and now this King have 1 pentacle apiece, each gifted with the Ace of Pentacles. So, what's on the other side of this possible outcome? Something that, this is like something around you, something that has completely changed. This is new, your relationship just ended, a new one's begun. Your family dynamic has changed. Maybe you've gotten divorced. Maybe you just got married. A career change, completely new job, moved to a new city. These are all different things, but that's what that Tower represents, is something that kind of out of the blue. And I say kind of because when we look in retrospect, when we're completely honest, we probably manifested ourselves out of a situation or into, because it was time for something new to take. Well, what was this new thing? Emotional abundance. That's what that 10 of Cups is. That is so happy, so fulfilled that you get what you want. Like, literally, like, You've done some major work in your current energy here to be this, to be your own knight. You have your own back. The ideas that I have that I want to spread into society, then first it begins with within. It begins from within. How do I change myself? By just taking small bites. Don't looking at the overwhelming, unsurmountable pentacle mountain. Okay, no, you just start at the very bottom and you just kind of work your way up. Taking those baby steps, sometimes completely at night, sometimes you can't see the steps you're going, but you know you're going in the right direction. I'm an honest person. I'm caring. I don't just think of myself. I think of everyone involved. I don't make decisions that screw off starving children. I remember a long time ago, one of the visions I would have to have in my head would be of, homeless or starving children in another country, or, but it would help me to feel humbled. I would have to picture in my head like a child on the street homeless or really hungry. One of the, feed the hungry, with the African kids that are sitting, I would have to have that like vision, like, what are you really complaining about? That would be that vision that I have to have in my head to get me to see. It was those little things like that I've carried on from my other lives. There was a part of me that could remember, you don't have it so bad, so quit your complaining. And this is that level. In this current energy, you're recognizing nobody has to have my back. I got my own knight here. That's you. That's you embodying both energies. So when the queen comes forth, like, here's my ideas, guys. Love them or leave them. It doesn't matter. I know because I've gone through some things and shifted my ideas of emotional abundance. Here's physical abundance that we're working towards, because the emotional abundance, the fulfillment, that's what this change was. That change was being able to shift, and no matter what's going on around me, I have the monk mentality. I could be in the eye of a hurricane and completely happy and focused. We can survive this because the emotional fulfillment is locked in to your heart, Leo. And the possible outcome, this is an external balance. And that was just that. I'm not saying that it has to be a relationship. It could be. It could be the divine counterpart you've been waiting for. It could be that perfect career. It could be that perfect house exactly where you've always wanted it, with the exact number of bedrooms in the backyard. And this is a physical union between you and something you've always wanted. That divine counterpart, whether it's a person, and it's the successful union. Victory. You will have what you are seeking, Leo, because you're coming at it from this emotionally abundant. In the eye of the hurricane, I sit completely calm and still, so I can have that rational mind that helps my brothers throughout. It has nothing to do, if there was a huge national disaster going on right now, I wouldn't have to actually physically have anything. Emotionally understanding that no one will die if we all keep calm, cool, level-headed. And look, we can do this. We get this. We come together and we get through it. Nobody has to die when we're all emotionally abundant. There's the tower moment may feel like we're going to die, but emotional abundance knows otherwise. Emotional abundance on either side is going to bring in exactly your divine counterpart. And I mean that divine, like whatever that thing is that you've been working to manifest. The career, the house, the lover, the family that whatever that physical thing that you want in your life, because you deserve it. You deserve to be happy. I haven't even got to underlying energy. Queen of Cups, Ace of Rods, Queen of Rods. Damn. And this is all just what I was saying. I mean, so you've got your pentacles, you got your Ace of Pentacles, so you know this thing is coming into you, and the motivation that you've been given, your gift of motivation into the planet's evolution is, look at that balance. 3 of these queens are present. And you don't get the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Rods without knowing what honestly it has taken to get here. So just because we don't have the Queen of Swords present, that's like it's a given. To have all 3 of these others, of course you have to be emotionally secured and creatively, your emotions are going to bring forth ideas that help others emotionally evolve. And then your Queen of Rods, you're going to have that motivation, that spark, that energy that provides this new beginning a platform to actually manifest. And that's what's going on right now, is this is the actual manifestation from all this hard work. Leo, you are spiritual gold right now. I mean, you are monk mentality. You got the Knight of Swords at the next. Shut the front door. You got the Knight of Swords is the very next card in the underlying energy. I said you didn't have the Queen of Swords. You don't need the Queen of Swords when you've got the Knight there, man. There's another Knight right there at your back, ready to battle. Those Knights are ready for you. Like, you have your truth. You don't need anybody else's Knight of Pentacles. You don't need anybody to provide you anything, because you know that you've got your own back with your Knights. Man, Leo, you got this, man. This is really cool. I hope this has helped, Leo. You are spiritual gold. See you next time.